Hi everyone, good to see you. And today we're going to talk about evidence package. When you protest your taxes, you will want to require an evidence package. Now I know for many of you, you're actually still waiting on your hearing. Your first hearing is going to be directly with the appraisal district. I'm going to encourage you to go the step further, and some of you another step after that. But you want to make it to the panel of your peers. They don't work for Bear Appraisal District in the sense as an employee. They are actually members of the public that listen to your side and then make a decision that Bear Appraisal District agrees to live with. So again, get to the second step for the panel of your peers. Now, the evidence package. I have an example of one. One of my clients was very kind to give it to me. And so I wanted to tell you what comes in the evidence package and why it's important for you to have it prior to meeting with them, because it makes you much better prepared to argue and negotiate your side. So in the package, you're going to have their comp sales grid, which goes through type of financing, land value, class adjective, effective year built, lots of information. It's also going to have a comp equity grid, which goes through market price per square foot, market value, segments and adjustments, and a lot of other information that almost looks like how an appraiser lays out their appraisal on assessing value. And then the property owner evidence guide. They'll send you a note that says photographic evidence limited to 10 or less photographs, so there is a limit, photographs of the subject property, copies of internal and external issues as of January 1st of the year you're protesting. So you can't send from the following year. It has to be in the year that you are protesting. That's important to know. Photographs of adverse external factors, drainage, commercial encroachment, and other things, and then comparable sales. So you can bring your own comparable sales as well. One of the tips I'm going to remind you to do is also pull up the tax assessment on all of your neighbors, create your own grid to see how they are equitably distributing their assessments, because there is such a thing as fair equity as well. And then the other thing that you can bring is your third-party estimates, engineer reports, an actual appraisal or closing statement of what you paid for the house if they're trying to assess you for more, any recent termite or mold damage reports, blueprints if you want to argue the square footage, or a previous appraiser's page to argue the square footage, and so forth. These are all good things to compile to bring with you if they benefit you. Remember, you want to take what benefits you. That's very important. Then they're going to give you a calculation worksheet, and in that, it's going to tell you how much they're doing a mass, get this, the word mass is used, a mass adjustment for the improvement, and then the mass adjustment for land. Like on my client that shared their evidence package with me, they wanted to raise it by 125%. Don't know how they're getting away with that, which is why, again, I'm going to encourage you to protest and why it's important to protest. So hopefully that'll give you a little information about your evidence package. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll actually provide a copy of what one looks like. But it does have the sales grids and everything else of what they're looking, much like a comparable market analysis. And then they have their calculation worksheets and so forth that looks somewhat like this. And so all of these things are important for you to have before you ever go in to meet with them. You have to know where they're coming from. And then one last tip, make them go first. That way, they're not tearing down what you have to say. You get to counteract what they say. Thanks for joining me. I'm Missy Stagers, broker owner of M. Stagers Realty Partners, team leader of the Missy Stagers team, and we hope this was helpful. Please reach out to us if we can ever help you with comparable sales, or if you're thinking about buying or selling, we would love to help.